Find the domain and range of the following real function. So let's look into this question. What do we have? We have minus 1 into modulus of x. Do you guys remember modulus of x? So let me show you guys this. Remember this? So any value which is greater than or equal to 0, it will just return x. Any value lesser than 0, it will multiply with minus 1 and return the value. So basically something like this. So basically it's going to return positive values, right? Now, let me make you guys understand this question by taking a small note. So we are trying to understand minus 1 times of modulus of x. Okay, how is that we're going to do it? By taking up individual values. So for example, f of 10, what happens? So let me substitute minus 1 modulus of 10. So what is modulus of 10? It's nothing but 10 because it's already positive, and so we have this to be minus 10. Okay, next let me take up f of minus 10. So that will be minus 1 into modulus of 10. What is modulus of minus 10? That would be plus 10, and we end up with minus 10. So what is that we are looking at? We are looking at negative answers, right? So basically, let me cancel this. Let me do it over here. So basically, we have to multiply minus 1, right? That's what I'm doing. To modulus function, I'm multiplying minus 1. This is your range. So this is your x-axis, y-axis, right? So that's your range basically. So the range over here is minus of modulus of 1, and that's what I'm doing. That's what this is doing. And when I do execute this, so what is that we're looking at? We're looking at negative values. So your range is minus infinity to 0 actually. Okay, so that would be your range technically. But yeah, as of now, we're not yet proved it. So how do you prove this? Let me show you guys the actual answer. So first thing is we need to understand the definition of, recall the definition of modulus of a function. Recall modulus of x. So this is nothing but x for x is greater than or equal to 0. That is nothing will happen. So negative x, what does happen? We have minus 1 multiplying x. So that is what is happening. Okay. Now, how is that we're going to make use of this? See, this is where you guys have to be careful. Whenever you get modulus of anything, any kind of expression with related to modulus, be careful. And this is how you have to answer the question. So case 1, for x greater than or equal to 0. What happens to this particular function is what we're going to see. So consider that we are just looking at positive values. So what happens to this? Minus 1. And the modulus of x, what happens to that? It becomes x. And so we have a negative number being multiplied with positive or 0. Multiplying positive or 0, right? Or you can write this way. Let me represent this way. So negative 1. Okay, I think I'll write it this way only. Negative number into positive number. Actually, I'm not considering 0. I should be considering 0 as well, and 0. What do you end up with? If you're multiplying negative number and a positive number, what do you end up with? Yes, negative number itself. And since we are multiplying with 0, and we end up with 0. Right, guys? So basically, from this, what can you tell the range to be? Range for the first condition is this. It's going to be minus infinity till 0, including 0. Agree? right? Now, case 2. What if the values turn out to be 0? The input values turn out to be 0. What happens to the function? Let's see that. So the function would be -1 into modulus of x. So when it comes to negative numbers, the modulus of x will become -1 into x. So this is positive x, right? Now we have, okay, the further analysis is positive x means what? Positive 1 into negative number, because x is negative, remember. So what do you end up with? You will be getting negative numbers only. So your range is -infinity to 0 excluding 0. Agree? So now combining 1 and 2. So this is 2, by the way. So from 1 and 2, from A and B. So this being B, that being A. So from A and B, what is that we are looking at? The range is -infinity to 0 including 0 union -infinity to 0 excluding 0. So the union between them is -infinity to 0. Okay guys, so this is a very systematic way of understanding this. Of course, there is a very shorter version of this actually, but I would like you guys to write this way, understand this way only. It's not actually very long, just that this part is a bit of understanding, that's it. So this will help you guys to understand the topic. Yeah. Please learn to write this way itself, analyze and then learn something. Please learn this way. If not, you're just by hearting, that's not a good thing. So you guys might be, I didn't talk about this actually. Why is that? I'm taking a union of this, See, this is a different set of values. This is a different set of values. For different set of values, the behavior is different, right? It's like having two functions and adding them up. Okay, so not exactly actually. The same function for two different set of values. So the range will add up, is it not? Do you guys agree? F of 10 is -10, f of 2 is -2, right? You can see it over here. For each of this value, we have different outputs. So the range is what? The sum of all of this, is it not? And that's what I did. I found the range of the positive side, I found the range of the negative side, I combined the result. That's why the union. Okay, so yeah, that would be the simplest reasoning. I can't make it more simple. As and when you guys go, you will be understanding this concept better.